Hey friend, how are you? Today is social selling topic suggestions for you to learn how to talk to your ideal customer, your ideal client, your customer avatar. So my question of this whole video is, who are you talking to for your social media, for your social selling business? I am going to my Facebook page really quick to change the settings. If you are watching live, drop a hello. If you're watching later in the replay, put in hashtag later. Still let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay, great. Okay, so let me hit my live button over on Instagram because I'm dedicated to go to Instagram as well. Okay, I'm live on Instagram. Okay, hey friend, today we are talking. I'm in 4 places at once. I'm over on my Facebook page, my Facebook group, my YouTube channel, and Instagram. So today is Social Selling Tips with Christina Torres. Thank you for being here. And we're talking all things your ideal customer avatar. So, have you heard customer avatar, ideal client, or just avatar? Have you heard about any of those kind of words for your social selling business? This is something that I literally learned a long time ago, when I first started in the online space, but sometimes I forget to really find that person that I'm trying to connect with as far as sending my message, if that makes sense. So, and I'm going to tell you a little backstory. So, if you're, hello, hi, Selena, thank you for watching live over on Facebook. How are you? So, I'm Christina Torres. Welcome to my page channel, wherever you are at watching me. I'm a mom of 200 children. I'm a school counselor. I am also in the social selling space in the beauty industry, and I love to go live on Thursdays, God willing, and share social selling tips with people who follow me on my pages. And I also share videos of social media strategies, tips, and tricks over on my YouTube channel. So if you're not on my YouTube channel, that is where I really love to show up, is on my YouTube channel, and Facebook is my jam. Sorry, Instagram, it is what it is. So I'm going to talk about a little template that I have for you, an oldie but goodie, a little one of my first PDFs I ever created on your ideal client and how to find them for your business. So if you want that on Facebook, I'm going to put a video that I did a while back on the customer avatar, kind of going through an activity for you to work on that for your business, and then a PDF to help you. On Instagram, I am going to put the link in the bio to get that PDF. I have to add it, it's not there yet, but after this video, I will do that. So I've done some soul searching. Let me know if you do soul searching when you have been working your business, and trying to reevaluate things, or hopefully you're looking at least once a month what has worked, what isn't working, when you're looking at your content, when you're looking at who you're talking to. You want to make sure you're reading your analytics wherever your main platform is to see what your audience may really need or want. We, part of my community within the business I'm in, we had a 3 week training with a very known person. I don't want to chop up his last name, but Bob Hayek, I think is how you say it. But we had a whole training with him for 3 weeks, and I was blessed to be one of the people he actually kind of mentored online yesterday through our Zoom, and asked questions about this whole part of the avatar, like who you're talking to. So it actually brought me back to when I first started social selling with my first mentor. You all know that I always shout her out, Helen Martin. If you're not following her, she's someone that knows her crap. She is very sincere, and she has her Instagram, Helen Martin, and her Facebook page where she goes live and does her own thing as well. But she was my first mentor when this online space, when I really wasn't sure which way to go and what I was doing. And I just knew I needed to figure things out. And she was my first person who talked about your avatar, like who you're talking to. So you might think like, like you want to show your products, and I do. Honestly, I show my products wherever my social channels are. You will see me doing my product based. Um, but when you show, whether it's your products, a video of you, whatever it is you're doing, hopefully what you're saying in your message is what's important, who you're talking to. Okay. So when you're talking about your captions, like who are you talking to? What are you creating? So I have a few questions to for you to ask yourself really when you do this exercise. So if you need paper and pen, grab a paper and pen, but you can get this full PDF of 2 sheets of how to work this activity. I have a few videos on customer avatar on my YouTube channel, but on um, Facebook, I'm going to share one of my probably the recent ones. It hasn't. I honestly haven't done a it's a old they're oldie but goodies when I first started doing social media strategies over on my pages, but I still feel they're very valuable. So, and I also like to go to my old videos when I first started in this online space to just see my growth and to see how much I've changed, and just you can tell like I'm standing taller when I present my information because I feel so much more confident, right? So when you're talking about your avatar, who you're talking to your audience, it's important because one thing I want to share here is not everyone wants your products or services. Not everyone needs it. When I first started in the online space, I used to hear, let me know if you have, let me know if you can relate. Like everyone would say, oh, everyone needs your product. Everyone who has skin needs your product, or everyone who wears makeup, they need your product. And that's not necessarily true because there's different people who need different things from you. So how are you able to make these connections and talk to people regarding your product, service, or opportunity when you don't want to really just be a spammer? You do not want to throw up graphic pictures. I used to do that. Okay, raise your hand in the comments below. Yes, I used to be a spammer. Yes, I used to do a lot of graphic pictures, but when you don't know, you don't know. But then hopefully you learn and you change how you can be more of a problem solver to someone and just really be a helper, right? You want to be a helper to someone. So how you can talk to them when you're creating your captions. So the disclaimer here, I also have a very, very reasonable course that I created. It's on captions. So really what it is 3 months of captions for you that have been created, but they're not copy and paste captions. They're just like ideas to get your mind thinking about these captions and then created it in a way where we're going to talk about this whole avatar activity for you to use it. And then within that course, I am going over how to create a caption. It's a video of me how to create a caption, like, everything about your hook, what should be in there, your meat and potato, your whole tips, and then your call to action. So if you want that, I will have it within the video for YouTube. I think it's there. And then on Instagram, I will put it within. What I'm going to do on Instagram is put the video I'm talking about. So there you can get the PDF and look at the course information. So when you're talking about who is your customer, so that is the first question to ask you. Who are you talking to? Who do you want to learn in and really get engaged and get to know when you're talking about what your opportunity is, your products, your services? But it's not always about that. When you're talking to your audience, you want to let them know about you, like who you are as well, and what who you are as the human, not just as a social seller who can help with this and that, but who you are as a human and what you're about. Okay, so write that down. Who are you talking to as your customer? Like who are you seeking to help? Okay, and then thinking about what their pain points are. So, about the products or service you have, or maybe the inspiration you give. What is their pain points? How are they feeling for you to get this information to help them, for you to come up with content about them? Content is about them, not you. Okay. So, when you are creating your captions, you're talking you're not saying I in your captions, okay? Unless maybe you're doing a little storytelling, you really want it to be about the person who's reading your caption. And then what are their desires? So this problem or pain they have, what are the desire that they need, or maybe what their goals or what their wants are, okay? And then what is the last one is what is the solution? So what solution do you have for them? Okay? So it's kind of like a really kind of soul searching, thinking about it. One little hint that I will give you is hopefully your avatar is maybe the older version of you, where what your struggles were, what your pain points were, what you've been through, and you're talking to the old version of you, okay? Because you hopefully want to connect with people with what's the word? Like similar things with you, like you think that you have in common with, right? So what do you have that commonality? Is it commonality? Yeah, that common area of what you could present to them. So, one thing that you could think about is a tip on who your old self was. Okay. Ask yourself, why did you start your business? What problem did you have that you started that business? Perhaps maybe you started off as a customer, and why did you start off um, using the products. Okay, so that is where that may lay in place. And then what pains and struggles did you have to start the business, to start the products? And then what desire or what need did you want to have from what you were using as a product, or perhaps starting the business? What did you desire and what did you need? So if you don't know my story, I have a whole oldie but goodie YouTube video on my story. Is I really started just really for products for me and my daughter. But then when I never thought about I was going to do a business. I didn't think anything like that. But when the information was presented to me and said, well, you could make an extra income stream also sharing the products, I thought, well, why not? And then everything just kind of fell into place. I'm no longer with that first company that I joined when I first started social selling, but I did learn a lot from that community. And I'm thankful for that opportunity. And I'm thankful for the direction I've gone, because every decision we make has an impact of where you are now, right? So I suggest for you not to find that old avatar of you, that old version of you, where you were really deep in perhaps depression, perhaps really struggling, just very sad, where you didn't have that motivation. Okay, because those people have to help themselves. Because I can say, I was there where I really didn't give a crap about what my surroundings were for a long time when I was, going through things and younger. Okay, so this was like my end of my the end of my 20s, early 30s. Okay, the middle of my 30s is when things change. I'm in the middle of my 40s now, people, if you didn't know that. So that's when things really started taking around for me. So I don't want to talk to the person of me who my old self was in my 20s and early 30s. I want to connect with people like where I was in the middle of my 30s and currently, because that person in the middle I can connect with and perhaps make a better connection than the person that's in a little bit lower. Now, could you still inspire someone that was kind of at your lowest? Sure, you sure can. But it might be a little bit harder to really help them until they help themselves. And I say that because that is um, something that we all have to go through, those trials and errors, and then hopefully get yourself out of that rut to go to that next level. Because I really feel like through this online journey, it's really a self development in disguise. This is like really just this confidence boost that I never thought I would be going live. I mean, before we didn't even know what live videos were, doing silly reels. But I feel like, even though, yes, I'm an educator, I'm a school counselor, I do enjoy my job and I'm happy with what I do. But there's always sometimes things missing in your life that you feel that maybe you want to maybe do different things to empower others. So when I first started in this online space, it wasn't about that at all. Like, that was not even anything in my mind. It was, I'm getting some products at a discount to make an extra income stream, because I was a single mom. I'm a single, well, still am, but I'm a single mom looking for an extra income stream. And that's what motivated me to start this online journey. Okay. But when things like kind of progressed for me, when I became a happier version of myself, that's when I thought, Christina, there is someone who's struggling like you. There is someone who needs your story, who needs your help. Whether it was my story, motivation of keep going when we fall, get up, or the products that I was helping me with what I was needing or what my daughter was needing at that time. So it's this whole storytelling of this cycle of what has helped you, and that's where you lure your audience in for that ideal client. So if you feel like I'm not sure what my message is, or maybe you talk to too many avatars, I'm going to be honest, sometimes I do still struggle with what my message is. And I was just talking yesterday in my Zoom that we had in that meeting, like, I don't always like to talk about the old version of me that was at that rock bottom part of losing everything and having to rebuild my life when the kids were younger and starting over. Like, it's really at times hard for me to talk about it, but again, someone might need that message. And I'm living proof that in a really bad situation, you can grow and get better and make goals and do achievements that you never thought were possible unless you put your mindset to do it. So if that's my message moving forward, to help other women who are struggling, maybe you're a single mom, maybe you are a stay-at-home mom trying to find your purpose, Maybe you're in a relationship that you're not even sure what to do about. And that's not, when I say that, it's because you just, maybe you felt some kind of loss here for whatever you're going through. So I really feel like hopefully my inspiration of what I tell my story, when I tell my story, when I show up for my videos and for my reels, that I'm hopefully that I am inspiring you to think about where you are in your life and for you to reevaluate what you can do. And my passion really is to go live, share what I'm learning, sharing what was working or perhaps not working, or what direction to go. So when I really first started, and I didn't, oh my God. I didn't, sorry, friend. I did not, sorry, Instagram. I did not, sorry, Instagram. I did not put my phone on silent. And yeah, okay, sorry. So now my video is going to be going crazy. But if you want that, oh, Instagram, sorry, I'm going to end you. If you want that PDF, then it will be the link in the bio for you to do this activity. But what I was going to say really quick, and then I'm going to end this. I think Instagram went crazy. Do what makes you feel comfortable in your business, not what other people tell you to do in their business. Whatever might work for your upline, your side sisters, whoever, you do what makes you happy and what makes you feel comfortable. Don't ever do something that doesn't make you feel comfortable. Meaning, if you don't want to go live, you don't necessarily have to go live. If you don't want to do a reel, you don't necessarily have to do a reel. And you don't have to go live every day, for God's sake. Okay, that's all I will say about that. But anyways, friend, hope you have this gave you value. Please put value below, and I will put the PDFs in the bio, and I will put it here on Facebook for you as well. Take care. God bless. The next video next Thursday. But if you want more social media tips, a lot more over on my YouTube channel, just simply Christina Torres. I believe the link is in my bio, my link tree. So until the next video, take care. God bless. Peace out, Instagram. Bye. And bye-bye, Facebook and YouTube. Bye.